Yo folks, and welcome to the channel. My name is Bork. In today's video, we'll be talking about unique equipment, what exactly that entails, where you need to grind it. Hint, hint, it's going to be in Sanctum Survey, and not to mention the holiday stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into this information. First things being, as you can see, the holiday post by Crunchyroll right here. Christmas Chica, Kurumi, all the different characters are going to be arriving. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But the important part is you can see right here, unique equipment is going to be arriving on November 30th, 1300 UTC. And just note, you need to clear main story 9-2 in order to actually get to this area. I feel that a majority of like the more experienced players will already have 9-2 unlocked. And just note, what does unique equipment actually do? Provides powerful skills, additional stats, and all these things right here. And then we will also be getting it on Hiyori, Yui, Rei, Kurumi, Saren, Nozomi, Pecorine, Kokoro, Carol. That's going to be a bunch of characters. If you want to see it, Miss Nyara created a beautiful Google spreadsheet with all this information right here in case you're wanting to see it. There it is. And just note, this comes in batches. So this is batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, etc, etc. Leave links down in the description in case you want to look at it for yourselves. But this is going to be sort of a priority where you want to craft the high ones at the very beginning. We'll talk about why later on, but just note, this is a high level view on it. And some of you might be wondering, we know like the stage requirements, right? You saw it on like the Crunchyroll post. It's going to be 9-2 right here. So let's talk about the character requirements to get unique equipment going. All right, so first things being, you need to be rank 7 and above, so the gold border. And once you have that, you can essentially start acquiring items in order to do the upgrades. And that's going to entail your character at least being level 1, your character shards going to be 50, your heart shards are going to be 30, and then you're going to need 1.245 million mana. I think that is probably going to be the biggest ask. And then the highest level that you can acquire unique level will be at level 30. All right, so in case some of you are wondering, all right, that's really cool information wise, but I need a visual on this stuff. So quick disclaimer, I'm going to jump into JP so you guys can actually see what Sanctum Survey does. So 3, 2, 1, you have been warned. Here we are in JP, so you can view the amazingness that is, like, I think Halloween Carry right there, but we're gonna be doing some free summons later. Here is going to be the Princess Sanctum, or whatever it was called, Sanctum Survey, and here's how you're gonna be acquiring like the princess hearts and everything. All right, so you can see once you get to 9-2, you're gonna be unlocking this area. Let's just go ahead and see what it looks like. So these are some of the characters I'm running, but just know essentially it's gonna be a couple of waves. This is going to be Grotto except with princess hearts. Like, that's the only difference. And we actually already have princess hearts in the form of Tower of Luna, and I love to see like all these characters with their wonderful animations and everything. I like how there's also like a smart section now for like the actual scale animations and all this stuff like that. But regardless, I cannot wait. Just note, all these animations are exclusive to 6-star characters. You can see it sort of like pink star right here. So these animations will not be coming with unique equipment, in case you guys are wondering. But I just wanted to showcase the stage, that way you can get a feel for it. Yori, can you one-shot him? Almost. And then we got Summer Saren's beauty right here, radiating through the screen. And there we go. That is going to be the unique equipment stage, or essentially the stage to acquire princess hearts. It's pretty amazing in my opinion, because all you have to do is run sweep tickets and it's no chore whatsoever. Just note that this does have like a stamina cost to it, unlike Roto, so that's why it's separated out. If you're wondering how do I know that, you can see it's taking some of my stamina right here. And essentially you can use sweep tickets. I have like 4K on this account right here and almost 5,000. And the drop rates for princess hearts is abysmal. You can see out of the 5 runs, I only got 2 princess hearts. And just know, a majority of your stamina will be going here. And this is just like another quality of life thing where it's like, hey, you know, you want to purchase like the stuff from the dungeon shops or the bonus shops, right? And there it is. But that's going to be unique equipment on like the stage level. And this is Sanctum Survey that everyone's been wondering, hey Bork, what is this? This is the thing that lets you upgrade and do all those stats and whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some characters to actually do the unique equipment upgrade. So if we go to Matsuri right here, just note that I have 50 shards, but the thing it's asking for in order to actually get the unique equipment is she needs to be rank 7. So I'm not sure if I can actually rank her up to 7. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Rank 6. Okay, beautiful. Rank 7 right here, just so you guys can see the process from day 1 in case you're like, Bork, I don't know how this unique equipment stuff works. We got to rank 7. That's the most important part right here. And then the next part, of course, is you have like the mana available, and not to mention 50 shards. And then you will get the prompt where it's like, hey, this character can get unique equipment. So you just hit like the little buttons on the right hand right here saying all the different requirements. 1 million mana, 245,000 with some extra stuff. I guess you need this in order to do the upgrades. It'll talk about like the character upgrades and all this stuff. So this will all be in EN or November 30th. You'll get it in English. And here it is. It's going to be automatically at level 30. So that's really nice quality of life for you. And just note that you can upgrade this even further on future iterations. I'm not sure if it's going to be coming day one, but the most important part is that's a quick description on how unique equipment is essentially going to work based off of the information right here. And you can see the drop rates are abysmal, as we talked about, or I'm not sure if they covered it, but they're really terrible to say the least. So it's not going to be easy to acquire these heart shards or essentially, you know, even princess or just character shards, right? So requiring 50 in order to get them and 1 million mana. I know a lot of people are already suffering from like the mana issue. If you actually go here into menu, in case you guys are wondering, what does this stuff actually look like? So I'm not sure if they actually showcased it just yet. In equipment, I don't think it's in equipment. It's not in memory shards, is it? If you scroll all the way down, no. All right, so the item isn't fully showcased as far as I can tell within like the EN games and stuff. You can't really look at it yet, but just note that a couple of us have like princess shards based off the Luna towers and stuff. In case you're wondering where am I getting that information, it's over here on like the Crunchyroll sites. You can see we've been getting princess hearts based off of Tower of Luna and everything. But that's mostly going to be unique equipment in a nutshell. You know, there's going to be requirements where you need to be rank 7, you need 50 shards, you need the 30 hearts, and you need essentially 1.245 million mana in order to actually do the upgrades and stuff. The reason for this is Priconne. She's going to be great for PvP, PvE situations where she can cheese like EX Dungeon and stuff. And then you want Ray because she's finally getting a physical defense break. Now, if some of you are wondering what exactly are the characters good at, there's a little description right here with PvP only, general, PvP mainly. And then we have like Hiyori down here. It's really interesting that she's not higher up based off of unique equipment, but it is what it is. And then you also have characters like Yui and then Saren right here as well. Just note that Yui is mostly for PvE situations. Do not level UE for clan battle. You can see it right there for Yui. And then also for Saren, she's mostly going to be for PvP. But we use Saren a lot for a lot of clan battles, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't really hurt because I use her for like Christina comps and all sorts of things. Priconne, just gonna be your main priority, gonna be easy to acquire shards. And then Ray, as long as you have 50 shards, she doesn't need to be 5-star in order for this to work. Just note that there weren't any like star requirements in order to actually do unique equipment. The only requirement was that you need to be rank 7 and you have like the 50 character shards. And essentially you will see the rest of the info. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about other things when it comes to like the actual Christmas updates really quick, just so you guys can see it. Is Christmas Chica is going to be arriving. Now, just note, she is not a necessary character at the very beginning. You can pull for her now in case you want to save yourself for future iterations. But just note, she is not exactly a must-need or required character in year 1. Year 2, when other characters arrive, she's going to be a little bit more necessary. And with this, we are actually going to be getting Holiday Kurumi. You just have to tackle the boss 5 times and then you'll essentially get a Holiday Kurumi. I'm not sure if she's actually like that necessary. And we're going to be getting player EXP 1.5, which is really nice. And just note, we are going to be acquiring Nozomi shards, Kurumi holiday shards, Nozomi shards, and then Kurumi holiday shards for the Christmas event. So it's going to be a really nice junction before we jump into like New Year's and everything, because I believe New Year characters this round, they're not as crazy, but we're going to be definitely getting some interesting characters over time. New Year's Yui being like the standout character. Now, we talked about the unique equipment already, and then we're going to go ahead and cover Dungeon Mana times 2 is going to be happening after like the Hardy XP and whatnot. Grotto times 2 is going to be coming, and then we have all the info regarding like everything coming down here. Just note there's not going to be any player level increases. Mostly this is going to be unique equipment and the holiday drops incoming. Just note 11/22 is Chica Day, and then story events for Christmas event, that's going to be 11/22 as well. In case you guys want to see it, it's going to be on your home screen right here. You can see Carol That Never Was. Wait, is that right? Carol That Never Was? Okay, I thought they were talking about this Carol, but anyways, that is going to be like the unique equipment information right there. In case you need to see it, I'll leave links down in the description. Miss Nyara's post is like a giant Google spreadsheet, so this one spreadsheet's gonna hold all this information right here. Not to mention, this is the same post that talks about like equipment upgrades and everything, so can't really go wrong. And just note, these are like some charts in case you're like, hey, stamina per entry, how much does it cost and everything, and you can just scroll to the right in case you guys want to like see see a couple of things. Just note that you can do 10 additional entries or another 5 entries with 50 jewels, another entries with 100 jewels, and another entry with 150. Is this really necessary? No, not really, because the only character that we need is going to be Ray at the very beginning, and Priconne, she's really fantastic for PvP, but she's not exactly like super necessary for any other situation. So in my opinion, you don't need a refresh unless you're like hardcore about Princess Connect and you really need to like get your unique equipment as fast as possible. Let's go ahead and jump into some PvP just so you guys can get my thoughts on how this update is going to be going for unique equipment and all this stuff like that. In my opinion, this is going to be an important junction in order for people to sort of see what are going to be the new characters that are going to be meta moving forward, or are waifus essentially getting revamped so that more waifus are going to be viable. Because a lot of you guys have been waiting for the time that Ray was actually going to be usable within the game, and now she actually is. Also, ignore the fact that I dumb blinded picked like my PvP stuff. I know all of my characters probably won't win this fight, but it's whatever. But the most important part that you guys need to know about unique equipment is that there's only going to be like maybe 1 or 2 characters that you want to prioritize, and then the rest are going to be like extra, right? And with the unique equipment, you want to get it on as many characters as possible over time. Obviously, acquiring the 50 character shards between different characters, that's going to be really difficult, but the most important thing is you do it for your waifus, and then people like Ray, you know, the ones that are necessary for CB, or characters that you've always wanted to have a spotlight. So for example, you wanted, you know, your Hyori to actually be meta, then you can go down that route. The introduction of unique equipment is essentially a play to rebalance some of the waifus who weren't meta before, and with the introduction of 6-star, which will be coming, I think, another year, not a year and a half from now, so don't really worry about that yet. That is going to be an even crazier revamp for a majority of characters, but it's going to be really exciting to sort of see Priconne in the limelight with her getting her unique equipment, because I know a lot of people have been, you know, big fans of her. She's like the free-to-play character tank that we always wanted. And not to mention Ray finally hopping into the spotlight. That is going to be really beautiful as well, because I've been waiting for her to finally have her limelight within Princess Connect, because she's always been on the back burner because she has like that weird counter ability that doesn't really work appropriately. Obviously, we're getting stalled in this fight right here. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I should have ran more like, who is it? Our mage comp waifus. I can't remember names. There's so many like waifus that I have to remember across different games, but all right, we lose. I understand. The most important part that you guys need to know is that you don't need to get flustered over the fact that unique equipment in Sanctum Survey is actually not that big of a deal, because the character releases are going to be in batches, and it's not going to be like a free-for-all where it's like, oh, I need to upgrade every single character. Just focus on like your waifus, focus on Ray, focus on what you enjoy, what you actually do on Princess Connect. Like if you're an arena fanatic, then maybe Priconne is more of a priority for you than Ray. This is gonna be like the unique equipment guys and the holiday updates. I'm super hyped because there's a lot of stuff coming to Princess Connect as always. Yes, it takes in 2-week increments, but I like the pace because it makes me feel really relaxed when I'm playing Princess Connect, and I don't really have to worry about too many things coming into the game at once. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like. Oh wait. No, I messed up. We were actually supposed to be doing some summons right here. Take it back. Okay. Right here, we got free summons in JP. We have to do these, so might as well like run through them really quick. So we got 7 free summons. There's an event happening right now. If you want to try JP, now's a good time. I don't know if the rates are doubled or whatever, but it's free pulls, so we need to do this on camera. Okay, so we can see it right here. We got a couple of golds. Let's just run through this really quick. Any rainbows would be appreciated, but not necessary. All right, so this is gonna be our second multi right here. Can we get a rainbow? Nothing really. Yes, nothing. 1 gold, dang JP. By the way, my luck in JP, absolutely abysmal. I don't even want to talk about it. I've had to pity so many characters here. On my Ian account, maybe it's a little bit different, but over here, nah, JP is brutal even though they have higher rates. Maybe my account luck, okay, we got 1 and it's on the first one. JP was like, hey, I heard you talking about me. So here it is. I think this is the Halloween character. I haven't seen like that background before. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely amazing. Hearts to you, Kuka. This is legit. Yes. All right. That is what we wanted. I believe this is a Halloween version of her. You'll love to see it because that's what we've been waiting for. I don't care if I can use this character or not. I just wanted her within my roster because she is a waifu and I like Kuka quite a bit. So no papers are here. Let's see, can we get anything? We already caught the rate up banner for this one, so I'm pretty stoked about that. That's gonna be the summon right there. Let's go ahead and do our 2 more summons, right? So we did the 4th multi and we only have 2 more to go. Let's see, can we get something good? I didn't even look if there were like rainbow papers or not. I'm done, like we already got Kuka, it's all good. At this point, it's just like, you know, Rainbow Road if we get 1 more. But honestly, it'd be disgusting luck if we got 1 more out of this. All right, so here is going to be our last pull. I'm pretty sure I can count. No, were there 7? I think there's actually 1 more after this. All right, we got 3 goals right here, 1 more summon. Thank you, JP, for being so generous. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 15 multis in total because that's what JP does usually for these like free roll things. And JP is amazing because they're always doing giveaways and it's just the best game. Like honestly, like you can be a free to play. There it is, we got 1 more rainbow right here on the last pull. This is the entertainment that you guys wanted, right? So JP right here, we got another Kuka, absolutely amazing. An extra 100 shards for her. Let's go ahead and just slam those shards so you guys can see it. Kuka, where are you? You're gonna be the character, there she is. So this is a feature that they have in JP, where essentially it's like, hey, you know, we get like more shards for summoning on characters on the actual banner. So she's gonna be 4-star right off the bat. She's not going to have unique equipment right off the bat. Just note, characters don't get unique equipment upon the release. It takes a while to essentially create those things, but I don't care if she's meta. This is a waifu right here, and I'm so happy. Can't wait to get her 5-star version down the road. Probably not. But yeah, those were the summons, all right? In case you guys wanted to try JP, now's a good time, but I just wanted you guys to see it. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 27,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day and see you guys in the next one.